Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. So today starts another reading vlog, so stay tuned. So it is Tuesday, April 17th, and that means it's tax day. Hopefully everybody got their taxes taken care of in time. I think Marty did ours like a long time ago. So we're all good. We've actually already gotten our return and everything. So my plans for today got canceled. Sorta. I just didn't have to go. So I was very happy about that. But because of that, I had time to do some more editing. So I kind of got a little bit ahead on what I needed to do. So I was able to get an extra special video posted for Saturday, which I'm super excited about. It wasn't as good of a quality video as I was hoping it would be because, well, I don't know. I think I probably needed somebody controlling the camera instead of just having it on my tripod. I don't know. I don't want to go into it because if you haven't seen the video, this will post after the video though, so I guess it doesn't matter. So I did this Amazon prom dress try-on haul. And I had my camera set up like on a tripod, so at one side of my office, so I could stand back on the other side so you could see like all the way down the whole, to see the whole dress. But I don't know, my lighting was apparently not great when I was standing back there, so you couldn't really see like a lot of the details of the dress until I would get, you know, unless I'd get up close. But it's okay. Hopefully everybody likes the video anyway and they can see well enough to kind of help me choose, because I'm asking for everybody to tell me which two dresses they think I should get. But it was fun. Oh my gosh, that video took hours to film because like some of those dresses had to be like laced up in the back and stuff, and Becca was helping me with getting everything on. It took a long time to film that. And then I had, because I was turning the camera off while I was trying, like changing dresses to save, you know, and keep it from running constantly, I still had like 50 minutes worth of footage, and then I condensed that down into a 17-minute video. So this video that literally took like, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 hours to film with 50 minutes of footage turned into a 17-minute video. The powers of editing. So I'm super excited about that going up though. Anyway, I also got a little bit of reading done today, so that's good. I continued reading Alice Takes Back Wonderland, and oh my gosh, earlier today when I was reading it, I like figured out something and I was just like, oh my gosh. Have you ever gotten like so excited about something and you're just like beat the book up? That was me, because I figured, okay, so you know how, you know the show Once Upon a Time, where one particular character, say Rumpelstiltskin for instance, he actually was different characters together. So Rumpelstiltskin was Rumpelstiltskin, but he was also Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Well, the characters in these fairy tales that she's going to, it works kind of the same way, because like so far we've been introduced to characters from Peter Pan, and well, obviously the Alice in Wonderland characters, but also characters from Peter Pan and Pinocchio. And oh my gosh, these different characters are, they're playing different parts in different fairy tales, and it's just like, ah! I'm getting super excited about reading this. So I'm currently on page 136 of this, and Xander and I continued reading The Wizards of Once, and we're getting close to the end. He really did not want me to stop when I stopped tonight. But we're currently on page 302. And let's see, there are 377 pages. So I don't know. we'll probably have it finished by the end of this week. And then we'll move on to the next book. And I also read just a tiny bit more of Renegades. Currently on page 55 of this, so not a whole lot more. And I'm probably going to continue reading a little bit more of Alice Takes Back Wonderland tonight. But I wanted to go ahead and film this just in case I got too tired to do it later. But I have some book mail today as well. Book mail! So this is an arc of Burrow Hills by Julia Lynn Rubin. And it looks like this book is actually already out. So it looks like this came out March 20th of 2018, but I won this as a Goodreads giveaway. And this is an LGBTQ plus contemporary romance. It's like a male-male romance. And it says, are you a fan of The Outsiders and Perks of Being a Wallflower? Now imagine them mashed together. That's what awaits you in Burrow Hills by Julia Lynn Rubin. Y.A. Intrabang. It says, in Burrow Hills, you figure out who you are or die trying. Jack Burns is a resident, though oftentimes he feels like an inmate of the tiny California desert town of Burrow Hills. Growing up surrounded by the broken dreams of his parents, Jack wonders if he will ever just get out. Get out of dealing drugs, get out of poverty, get away from the suffocating masculinity in high school boys, and get out of his own head. When he's not running with his crew and trying to stay under the radar, he is in his favorite spot with his best friend Jess, fantasizing about escape. Until Connor or Alana shows up. The new boy captivates everyone in school, including Jack, who is magnetized by Connor's lack of self-consciousness and inhibition. As their connection deepens, Connor challenges him to see that liberation comes from accepting and trusting his nature, while Jack helps ground Connor and the dark energy that drives his free spirit. But the relationship will set into motion a series of events that have lasting consequences, jeopardizing Jack's budding romance with Connor and the life he's tried so hard to salvage in Burrow Hills. And it sounded really interesting. And yeah, I'm so excited that I won it. There wasn't like a letter or anything with this one, but I'm very happy to have this. So thank you, Diversion Books. So as far as the rest of this week goes, tomorrow I've got filming to do. And then Thursday, oh my goodness, Thursday I am having surgery because I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I don't know, something's being inserted or stitches are being done. I don't know exactly, but they're going in to fix this collapsed nasal passage or whatever, because it's like, it literally, I can't breathe out of it because it's just like, it's messed up. And it's like all, I don't know, going this weird direction. But they said it's going this weird direction because it's collapsed. So they only have to do something to, I don't know, open it. But it's not the, like, full on surgery. They said it should only take like half an hour maybe. But still, that's happening on Thursday. So I don't know how this week is exactly going to go as far as reading goes, because I am going under anesthesia for that. So I don't know how I'm going to be like that whole day, if it's going to just knock me out the whole day or what. But we'll see. I also don't know if I'm going to end up with like swollen face or black eyes or any of that. So I'm hoping not, because they're not like breaking my nose and all that stuff. They're just fixing something. They said it was a small thing, so fingers crossed about that. But I am doing filming tomorrow so that I can have stuff before that. So hopefully within a week I'll be able to film again without having some kind of busted up looking face. But we'll see. I'll try to get as much filming done tomorrow as I can, just in case. Alright, well, I guess that is it for today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. So it is Wednesday, April 18th, and I have been so productive today. I got 5 videos filmed, and I got another video that I started editing, and I've gotten some reading done. Let's see, I'm currently on page 159 of Alice Takes Back Wonderland. I'm on page 104 of Renegades. And Xander and I, oh my goodness, we're so close to being finished with this. But we are currently on page 340 of The Wizards of Once. And he is not happy about this book ending. He's like, we need the next book now. And I looked it up, and it's not supposed to come out until like October of 2018. But he said we have to get it as soon as it comes out. I was like, we'll see. But he's loving that book. And yeah, it's cute, and there's twists, and there's unexpected things happen, and I've kind of got a twist that figured out that I think may actually be something that comes up in the next book. I don't know, but tomorrow is my surgery, so I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. I'm always nervous when it comes to this kind of thing, because you never know, you know, how things are gonna go. It's supposed to be just a little simple procedure that's something like 2 stitches in one place, and I don't know. But hopefully it will make things right, because I'm tired of having this nose thing messed up, and I don't like not being able to breathe out of that side of my nose, because that was the whole reason I got it fixed before, and it's not fixed. So yeah, but luckily, you know, they're gonna go and fix the problem. So I don't really have anything else planned for today or tomorrow other than that. Hopefully I'll be okay to drive on Saturday, because on Saturday we're going to Atlanta, so I'm supposed to be driving us all down there for that, because we have another show to go to. And on Friday, Marty's parents and my niece come down so that we can all go to the show. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be fine by then. So we'll see. I'm not sure how this vlog's gonna go this week because of all of the surgery stuff, but we'll see. I think I said we'll see like 15 times or something. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go and maybe edit this video a little bit more and read some. And Becca's bringing me food home when she comes home from work, because I can't eat anything past midnight. So she's bringing me food so I can eat right before midnight, because I can't eat until after my surgery tomorrow. My surgery's not until 2. So I'm gonna be hungry, so I'm gonna eat as late as I possibly can. But yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. If not, I'll check in with you as soon as I can. Hey guys, so it is Thursday the 19th, and as you can see, I had my surgery today. It's late, so that's why I actually have my office light off. And I have this little lamp going right here, but I have to sleep elevated, so I'm sleeping in my recliner in my office tonight. And I have to go back to the doctor tomorrow so they can do my, I don't know, 24-hour checkup or whatever. But I did want to let you know about my reading. So I am currently on page 169 of Alice Takes Back Wonderland. And so I've now been introduced to Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs and the Gingerbread Man, and there's mention of Little Red Riding Hood, and it seems as though Little Red Riding Hood and Snow White, I believe, are like mob bosses. And the gingerbread man is like, he's running alcohol for Little Red. And the 7 dwarves are a bunch of little mobsters. So it's hilarious. And then I'm also reading Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and I'm currently on page 152 of this. And on the way to the doctor's office today, Marty and I actually listened to some more of Unseen by Stephanie Erickson. And let me see where we are on that. We are currently 43% into that. And I'm going to have to go to bed soon because I have to get up super early in the morning. So Marty's going to wake me up before he has to go to bed tomorrow. And Becca is going to drive me to the doctor's office, drop me off there because right around the time for my appointment, because my appointment's at like 8:45 in the morning. And then she's going to go on to class because her college is downtown Chattanooga as well. And so is the doctor's office. So she's going to go on to class, and then her class is over at 11. So I'm going to just be hanging out like in the waiting room at the doctor's office after my appointment and continuing to read my book until she can pick me up. And yeah. So I'm doing much better than I was previously, and I don't want to show you too much close-up of my nose because it looks pretty funky. But I got good drugs, and I've mostly been sleepy a lot today because, well, the anesthesia made me groggy, and then the pain meds make me groggy. But I have a feeling that I'm going to look pretty rough all week. So yeah, we'll see how things go tomorrow and, well, the rest of the week. Alright, well, I am going to go for now, and I will talk to you tomorrow. So it is Friday, April 20th, and yeah, I know, I look rough. I'm starting to get a little swelling, and my eyes are turning black, but I actually don't hurt at all today, so that's good. Though I'm probably going to look even worse tomorrow. But tomorrow I have to drive to Atlanta so we can go and see a show, and Marty's parents and my niece arrived just a few minutes ago, and everybody's going to bed because it's late. But yeah, we're all going to Atlanta tomorrow for the show. But I wanted to check in with you and let you know Xander and I finished The Wizards of Once, and he loved it so much that he begged me to right away go and pre-order the next one. So I've done that. And because I had to have Becca take me to my follow-up appointment today, because I wasn't allowed to drive, actually, she dropped me off before she went to class, and then I had to end up like waiting for a couple of hours until she got out of class. So while I was sitting there, I continued reading Alice Takes Back Wonderland, and I'm currently on page 220 of this, so not a whole lot left. And gosh, I'm really enjoying this. I marked so many things in this book already, like little quotes from it, like ha ha, the driver shouted, gun ripping through the road. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread. Uh-oh. Or, look, Missy, this is Red Riding's Hood, see? She don't take kindly to no broad filching her shipment. I'm not some broad. Snow White took the cigar out of the gingerbread man's mouth and stamped it out. I'm Snow White. Yeah, I'm loving this book so much. It is so fun, and it's interesting to see like which characters are like multiple characters. Like there's been a couple that have been, well, they're this from this fairy tale, but they're also this from another fairy tale, and I love that. All right, well, I guess that is it for the day. Oh, actually, this morning before I left for my appointment, Marty was still up and hadn't gone to sleep yet. So we actually listened to a little bit more of Unseen, and we are currently at 51% of this. And that is all for today, and I will check back in with you tomorrow. So it is Sunday, April 23rd, and that means we've come to the end of another reading vlog. Yes, I know, I still look rough, but I don't hurt, so it only hurt like that first day. But I'm kind of to the point where I can actually breathe out of that side of my nose now, so I'm happy about that. But this thing is driving me absolutely crazy. So I didn't vlog anything yesterday because we had family here and we were going to Atlanta and we went and saw a show, which was hilarious. Oh my goodness. We saw Something Rotten. That's actually what it was called. And it was like about Shakespearean time, and William Shakespeare was this rock star, like literal rock star. And it was, the story was actually about this other playwright who was trying to come up with an idea, trying to come up with a play, but he was like competing against William Shakespeare, and that was like practically impossible. And he goes to this soothsayer. He asked the soothsayer what was going to be Shakespeare's like biggest hit. And soothsayer was like, it's going to be Omelette. And so this other playwright, he starts writing a play, a musical, because that was going to be the next big thing, was going to be a musical. And so he started writing the musical Omelette. Not Hamlet, Omelette. So it was all about like breakfast foods, and the soothsayer kept seeing like parts of other plays. So there was like the fiddler on the roof, and he's like, why is the fiddler even there on the roof? And he's, because that's where the chimney is. And there was like parts from Matilda, there were parts from Rent, there was The Sound of Music, there was so many different plays and musicals that were touched on in that. It was funny because one time the soothsayer like jumped up and he was like, cats! The whole stage is covered in cats. It was funny. But yeah, I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I was spending the day with family. I did get a little tiny bit of reading done yesterday. I read to page 170 of Renegades. And I think I told you this before, but the other day Xander and I finished The Wizards of Once. We haven't started anything else yet. But he loved this book. He said he gives it 6 out of 5 stars. And I had to go ahead and pre-order the next one, which doesn't come out until like October. But I was so happy that he got so into this and just really loved it. So I was happy to buy the sequel. And then tonight I finished Alice Takes Back Wonderland, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, so I gave this a 5-star. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, obviously, but Ace has taken over Wonderland. The Ace of Spades has taken over Wonderland, and he's systematically taking all of the wonder out of Wonderland, and he wants to make it plain and logical, and he wants to make it like Alice's world. And the White Rabbit brings Alice back to Wonderland to help stop Ace. The Mad Hatter has created this flying machine. He puts Alice on this flying machine and tells her she needs to go and get an army, bring it back, and defeat Ace. So he sends her off, and first place she ends up is Neverland, where she meets up with Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. And from there, we just meet more and more different fairy tale and mythical and folklore characters, like Paul Bunyan and Davy Crockett and Hercules and Snow White and Cinderella and the Three Pigs and the Gingerbread Man and all these different characters. And it was such a good story. I loved how it ended, and it was an interesting ending that I didn't really see coming. And I really, 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 really liked it. And it was funny when I was reading it because, you know, when you, a lot of times when you're reading something, you kind of see it playing out in your head like a movie. But while I was seeing this in my head, sometimes it was like the original Alice in Wonderland animated Disney movie. But then other times I was seeing it as like live action, you know, real people. And then other times I was seeing it like CGI, like in Shrek or something like that. And my brain couldn't seem to wrap around how exactly this should be. But it was so good. Oh my goodness. I highly, 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 highly recommend it. Okay. I marked like just a couple of places in here that I thought were cute or interesting or whatever. So I wanted to read those to you. We have ADHD complicated by a serious case of schizophrenia. That's what caused me to see Wonderland, so the doctors said. 3 pigs sat on the farmhouse porch. One was chewing a piece of straw, another whittling a stick, another repairing their brick mailbox. And those were just a couple of the little things that I marked in this book because I just, I loved it. It was so cute. So yes, highly recommend this book. So that's what I've read this week, and I actually have figured out what I want to read next week. So I plan on continuing Renegades because, well, I still have like, I don't know, 2/3 of it left to go. And I'm going to read The Arc of Out of the Blue by Sophie Cameron. And I also want to read The 5 People We Meet in, or The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Oh, and with Xander, we're gonna start The Magic Misfits by Neil Patrick Harris. So that's kind of what I'm planning on trying to read next week. We'll see how that goes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, bye!